What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What's going on, man? What a crazy fight. Damn, I'm embarrassed as hell, but then I'm happy as hell for the homie Jerome and D. Lewis. So they came up. They called the fight right, and they put their money where their mouth was. Um, oh my God. So my phone is just going off and off and off. And let me turn my sound off so I could get to the Mac Is Maniacs though. What up, y'all? What up? What's the deal, y'all? So I heard they had a function today in LA or in in honor of Fat Dog from Broadway, and a lot of dudes from different sets came together. So that's a good thing. It's a great start. Heard everything went well. A lot of internet drama. That ain't nothing new, right? Baby E, High Chief, what it do? James Cash. Them Dodgers, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know about them Dodgers, man. Southside, what up? Big Sharky, great fight. Great fight. All right, Sharky. I take it you was pulling for Garcia. Bang that like button on the way in. What up, Crystal? What's up with you? All right, last time. I promise y'all. I promise. Dodgers lost by one, right? I don't know, man. I turned the game off, man. I came home. No, I went to get me something to eat. Got me something to eat. Jumped in the bed. Talked to my sister and niece forever and my nephew on a conference call. And then I watched the fight or the fights. Talked to Big Lee for a minute and a homie from South. And happy 420 to all the weed smokers. Because I don't classify weed smokers as smokers. Smokers are crackheads to me. But shout out to all the weed smokers, man. I forgot who reminded me it was 420 today. Somebody told me they was getting ready to kick it and enjoy 420, but I don't remember who it is. You would think I smoke weed the way I forget shit. Now, Tony Moore, what up? Michelle, what up? What up? What up with y'all, man? What a lovely Saturday night. A late night, too, y'all. Lenny Lewis, something like Lennox, right? Salute Crippo from that Southside Compton. Much love and respect, Big Cuzzo. I'm faded off that bud. Steady lighting them up. Hub City love. All right. All right. All right. If it ain't money, squabble ain't right. I don't know, man. Haven't smoked weed since '86 and my stepfather's Jamaican. That's a good one, man. Nigga, I ain't smoked weed since Bob Morley died. Money team. Okay, money team. Ching ching, Garcia. Ooh, we gonna get a lot of Garcia smack up in here tonight. Well, nobody talking about Garcia but Jerome Wallace. I don't know who else was, but hey, shout out to y'all if y'all want some money tonight. Or you enjoyed the fight. I'm sure there's a lot of fight parties. Where the hell DJ at? He parked his car with all his bags and clothes and got out of Dodge. That's funny as hell. That's hilarious, man. Kev, you seen Spider Local and IG squabbling and PJ Watts earlier today? Yeah, I did. Only thing I got to say about that is, goddamn, I thought the video was old because Spider had that shirt on when he came to the hood, and he still had the shirt on a day later. I thought I was the only nigga wear the same shirt back to back, even if it ain't the same shirt. Because you know what? I got like 10 of these Dodger hats, and I got about, well, this one's a little different. This one got writing on it, but I got like 10 of these and 10 long sleeves, and you never know if I'm wearing the same shirt, if I washed it, or a different shirt. But when you look at my laundry room, you see a bunch of the same jeans and the same shirt color shirts. Christian Salvador. Christian Salvador. Who? Devin needs a chin. Devin needs some knees. Devin needs some knees, man. His knees was buckling like my belt. That fool couldn't stay off the ground. It was like a little kid when he first learned how to walk. Always on the floor, on his knees. I'm like, man, what is this dude doing, dude? The referee was the referee seemed to be pro Garcia. Don't hit him in the back. I'm gonna take a point from you. Stop hitting him in the back. Stop hitting him in the back. Then it seemed like he switched. Seemed like he was taking up for Haney, like, oh, that wasn't a knockdown. Oh, don't grab him by the head. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Mexican didn't just win. The Mexican whooped him. The Mexican whooped him, dog. He whooped him. Haney was looking like he was in another world when that fight was over, man. He didn't look happy or nothing, man. Go DJ say, I ain't ducking no smoke. I'm right here, Negro. Ref was pro Haney. Won me money though. What I'm saying is, you don't have to agree. What I'm saying is, in the beginning of the fight, he kept telling Haney not to hit him in the back. He told Haney, I'm going to take a point from you. Then he kept saying, stop hitting in the back. No hitting in the back. That was pro Garcia. What I'm saying is, when Garcia started putting hands on Haney, he kind of switched sides and then became pro Haney. You don't have to agree with me. That's my assessment. Let's see. Oh shit, soccer. I was up 5K on soccer and lost 6K on the fight. Damn. Fighter don't rate in their neck and chin like Mayweather, Canelo, or Pitbull. The only ones that train that muscle. Interesting, and good looking out for that super chat, man. Appreciate you. You know, I hate the fact that you lost that kind of money and still super chat. I mentioned several times. Y'all might want to consult with Jerome Wallace. This dude wins. I mean, he's took some big L's, but he wins more consistently than most big bettors that I know. So, and I'm telling you, he don't be betting crumbs. So you might want to listen to a little bit of his advice. You ain't got to believe it, because DJ didn't believe it, and I didn't believe that Garcia would win. But Haney look whack on me. Haney look whack, man. These are two dudes that fought each other 6 times. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even want to talk about it. Haney needs to train his neck and chin. I believe he might want to train his knees too. He might want to work on them knees too. Maybe he could do some squats or something, man. How can he strengthen them knees, dog? Because that nigga kept hitting the canvas with his knees, man. I was hoping he had on some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar knee pads. I'm like, that nigga there, he needs some football pads on the way. He keep hitting that ground. Jerome Wallace, I got that bread. I can give it to Kev if you want. If you want to give it to me, I'll take it. The homie know I'll shoot it to him. No funny stuff. But I prefer you cash app it to me or him. That way I ain't got to go to no banks and ATMs and all that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Haney got Molly. Ryan broke the tie from the Am. He sure did. And he broke it in good fashion. Imagine if he didn't lose a point. I guess at the end of the day, I could say, I did tell you I was going to go the distance. Wouldn't be no knockout. But I didn't think it would be a knockdown, to be honest with you. But either way, I try to warn. He said, either way, I try to warn you, man. So yeah, if you could cash app it straight to him, cool. If you could cash app it to me, I'll forward it to him. But if you want to drop it off to me, then that's cool too. Long as the homie get his bread on. However I can assist, I'm cool with that. Now, my picks was so garbage. Like I said, I'll do whatever I need to do on the strength to get him his money. You know what I mean? But shout out to D. Lewis for having faith in Jerome Wallace picks, man. He came up $20 to win 2,400. What? Man, $20? Hey, that was good because it was only 5 teams. That was pretty good. Normally, a ticket like that will only win $400, but because it was plus 550, it shot the ticket up. So that was cool. The fight demonstrated that Ryan Garcia indeed had a deep amateur career, was national champ 15 times. Good information there. How about all those? Okay, all right. If you want to meet up with Jerome, he'll meet up with you, DJ. Plus 650. God damn, that's why it was 750. When I heard y'all talking about 750, in my mind, I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't say nothing to you. But I was thinking, man, he getting over $100. Oh, so it was plus 650. That makes all the sense in the world. New camera? Nah, this the old camera, man. This the original camera that I had bought when I downgraded. Remember when I had this nice ass expensive camera I didn't know how to use, was always blurry and shit? I downgraded. That was a sucker move. I should have held on to it and bought this camera, but whatever. So this is the camera I downgraded to back in like 2018, for sure 2019, but 2018, I got this camera in 2018. So the second camera that I use is actually this same type of camera. I went ahead and bought another one exactly like this, but the lenses are different. So this lens, actually, this is a cheaper lens, but it's actually a better lens than the other lenses that I have that I paid more money for. I got a lens that SMAC had contributed that was more expensive than this lens as well, and they don't show up like this one. So yeah, a lot of people tend to think this camera is new. No, it's really just the lens. It's a little tiny small lens, and it's better than the ones I paid a lot of money for. So did the value go up on the old one you had or the one you have now? Definitely the one I got now done dropped dramatically, and definitely the other one dropped dramatically as well. These cameras don't hold value very much. The value is horrible. Plus, with these Canon cameras, they have so many different models, and they come out with them so often that the newer ones they just get better and better and better. And so this would actually be considered an older one. Haney got the last few rounds, then got spanked. Haney got the last few rounds, then got spanked. Oh, yeah, Haney got worked though. What do you think about the Spider Low squabble? I hear I done got phone calls. I done read text messages. I done looked on other people's Instagrams and the comment section as well. People talking bad about Spider Low, but whether he lost the fight or the fight was even, he showed he had heart. He never looked scared. He never ran. He never, you know what I'm saying? He squabbled. I mean, either he was outmatched or he can't squabble. But the bottom line is he wasn't scared to squabble. He took his fade. He took his fade and he didn't cry and complain about it. That's how I feel about it. Did you win any cash on a hell nah? And had I bet, I would have lost. No, I didn't win on the Haney fight, man. I thought Haney was gonna get him. But Jerome Wallace and D. Lewis won though. Go to the last few rounds. Oh, the last few rounds, you mean before Garcia started whooping on him? When you say last few rounds, it sounds like the 11th and 12th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. He got knocked down in the 10th, didn't he? And the 11th, didn't he? As long as he got down is what matters. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't have nothing bad to say about the fight. The fight is a fight, man. Some days you have good days when you squabble. Some days you have bad days when you squabble. Some some fights it may be mismatched. You know what I mean? You might look even or weak in one fight, and the next fight you might look like you super crip the way you whoop on somebody. So I don't have nothing to say about it. That what I'm saying, KP, 10, 11, 12, he got his ass whooped. It's the way you wording it that sounds funny. That's all. Did he get dropped or did he like kind of fall, stagger? I don't know. Because actually, if you really look at the video, Spider was like off balance a couple times. So Spider's balance wasn't the greatest balance, right? But he had the heart to squabble. Nowhere in that video did I see Spider didn't want that fight. Spider didn't want that fight. I didn't see nothing that showed me Spider was scared or anything like that. Imagine me versus Spider. Low. That's a quick fade. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to speculate until we see it. Seeing is believing. Catch my drift. EPMD. Let's do this. Ryan Garcia went into that fight as the underdog. Dog. We just said it was plus 650. You know what plus 650 mean? That means he was a big underdog. Dude was minus 1100, nigga. That's 11 to 1. 6.5 to 1 for the underdog. Ryan Garcia, yeah, he was definitely the underdog for sure. He was. Yeah, you finally seen Haney drop, and he dropped more than once. That nigga was dropping like rain. That nigga was dropping like Paulo was dropping buckets today in the Magic's loss. Like I keep saying, Kev Mack, no left hook in the equalizer. They don't want it with Kev. Stop it, man. Stop it. Hi, Chief, anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. Kev Mack video live streams where content is king. Haney looked like he was having a sitting. I'm trying to tell you, man. I gave out 3 NBA winners. DJ 3-0 on NBA. 3-0 on NBA today. But look, I mean, we're going to talk about that. Now, I told y'all, you know, my picks, I said parlay them, not straight bet, parlay them. And I said, you make another parlay with a two-teamer, the same one we've been talking about the last few days, bet against the Marlins and bet against the White Sox, which means the Phillies and the Cubs second game. It came through, and that's why D. Lewis hit on that. Or that was D. Lewis, right? He hit on that one too. But yeah, you can hook up with Jerome Wallace anytime tomorrow, bro. I'll shoot whoever want me to shoot the other person the number, and y'all can meet up on your own. That way I ain't got nothing to do with it. Garcia is a brawler. Haney is a boxer. Styles make fight. That's what I'm saying. Some fight. When I was talking about the street fighting, sometimes it's just a mismatch, man. But them dudes just squabbled each other 6 times, so really ain't no excuse. Like they know each other. Garcia was 3 pounds over, had to pay Haney money for being overweight. You know he came in overweight on purpose, right? He felt like he didn't stand a chance if he came in light. So he wanted them extra pounds. Talking about he gets dehydrated and you know he don't have no stamina. Of course he was gonna come in overweight. That was a no-brainer. And it worked out for him. You might see other fighters doing that more often as well. Spider looked like he don't have wind. Man, I keep telling y'all, man, if you're not getting out there working out, if you're not doing cardio, if you're not staying on top of your exercise game, our mind, as we get older, tend to think our body's still young. And we don't have that same wind no more. You know, when we was young, man, we playing basketball for hours. Not 1 hour, not 2 hours or 2.5 hours like an NBA game. We playing all day, dog. We'll go out to the basketball court 10, 11, 12 in the daytime. And we don't leave until dark, dog. We putting in 8 hours, homie, on the basketball court. Constantly, consistently, dog. Without eating, without Gatorade. You know what I mean? You can't do that shit when you're older unless you're working on your cardio all the time, man. Spider Loco ain't no young spawn chicken, right? He's not a little youngster no more. Man. Now I will admit, whenever we went out and played football, you would be sore the next day. So you couldn't just pop right back out the next day healthy, right? You usually needed a 24-hour recovery period after a football game. Do you know anyone from Phoenix? Not offhand, I don't. You can't be smoking, drinking, and chasing 304s all the time. Spider Loc drinks, Spider Loc smokes. I don't know about the 304s, but yeah, man, that stuff will weigh you down a little bit. We in a new generation. TBH boxing era is overshadowed by the UFC. That's true. I don't know what that got to do with tonight's boxing match, but that's a fact. KP Video News, y'all. It's KP Video News, y'all. Pacquiao, Mark, those dudes had 4 fights to Marquez. Not to change the subject, Kid Mac, have you heard of Damian Porter from Hoover? And if so, you had any run-ins with him? I heard of him because of his YouTube channel. So no, I didn't have no run-ins with him. We in Arizona have love for Cali. That's what's up, AZ. I don't know, man, because them D-backs, them snakes, I don't know if they got love for them Dodgers, man. Dodgers got off and pissed in y'all pool, man. The Dodgers was so disrespectful to Arizona, man. I thought y'all hated us ever since then, man. Boxing definitely making a comeback, though. It does appear to be making a comeback. Just based on my crowd and based on what I see on social media, it does seem to be trying to make a comeback. Pretty soon, they ain't gonna be fighting no brothers in LA, no brothers from California. We keep all this foolery and fuckery going on, man. Ain't gonna be nothing but Mexicans in California. So him fighting in Victorville and them dudes coming out Pomona and East LA, fool, they gonna be fighting each other. Ain't gonna be no more niggas in California to fight. They gonna have to go to Baltimore or New York to squabble a brother. We got the Yankees. I'm trying to decide. Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. So I'm going to an Orioles game at home, right? New York Yankees are coming to town, right? So the Yankees always been like my second squad. A lot of my homies growing up, the Yankees was our second squad. We wear the New York Yankees team hat, jerseys and shirts and all that, right? Well, I got the O's hat too. And it's an Oriole home game. So what do I wear? Do I wear Orioles stuff to a home game, or do I wear the Yankee stuff to the Oriole Yankee game? What do y'all think? Good question or bad question? Or do I wear my Dodger stuff to an Oriole Yankee game? Nobody got an answer? All right, fuck it. I'll skip the game. Reggie Jackson, baby. Reggie, baby, with the hip. Yeah, Reggie was dope. How about Aaron Judge, though? Represent Aaron Judge. Ninth inning, 2 out, 2 strikes, pop fly from Gonzalez for the win. Hey, the lightweight welterweight division is stacked right now. A lot of talent. My man said, "Oh, I got an Oreo hat, man. Wear the Dodgers. I'm not gonna wear Dodgers every day, dog. Dodgers every day. Either the O or the NY will do, Kev. All right, thanks, man. And the O or the. How about I wear the O's hat and a Yankee jersey? Would that be too weak? Like I'm pulling for both teams? Because I really don't give a damn who wins. But I want to see the Yankees play and I want to see the Orioles play. But most importantly, I just want to see the stadium atmosphere. It's supposed to be, depending where you go, they're the fifth best stadium in baseball or the seventh best stadium in baseball. So they are in the top echelon of the greatest stadiums in baseball today. So I definitely want to get out there and check out the stadium. Keith, what up, Keith? Speaking of Keith, ain't heard from Keith Stone in a minute. Ain't heard from Keith Stone since Pretty Boy passed. Always wear the home team gear. Why? Because I don't want to wear it just because I'm scared that they'll get mad at me for wearing Yankee or Dodger stuff. So if that's the reason, hell no, I ain't wearing no home stuff. But if it's a different reason, I'll take into consideration that O's hat's gonna be fly up in there, right? But I got a Yankee jersey though. I need to find me an Eddie Murray jersey tomorrow, right? Rest up, Cody. You know anyone from the D? Do you know anyone, any Avalons? You interview Cartoon, right? Is someone from your channel? There's from the Avalon Garden Projects. Ron is up in here. Uh, there be some other Avalons watching. I know a girl named Robin from the D. Straight thief. Straight 304, primo smoking, pickpocket stealing, welfare fraud, 7 kids by 7 different baby daddy. That's the one I know. And then I know Reggie. It's a dude named Reggie from Detroit. He's a car salesman, car dealer. He's a gambler and a car dealer. I'm about the only two. Oh, I know another dude from the D. This dude named Kev. Kev is another gambler. He's a drunk gambler. He likes to drink, and when he loses money, he's gonna have a fight with somebody in the casino, even a security guard. So I know 3 people from the D. Trick Daddy from the D. That might be 4 people from the D, right? Kev, did you interview Avalon Blue on the live before? Yeah, Avalon Blue was on here on the live. Yes, sir. King Ryan made him look like Glass Joe. Yeah, he did. Kimbo Slice Arrow changed the game. As far as Street Beats Underground Fight League is where it's at. As far as Street Beats. Michelle Ames and Vista, what up with you? Crippo, roll up to Boston with Kev. Yeah, that would be cool though. What we gonna call the video? The Crips come to Boston. Do they got Crips in Boston? I ain't never heard nobody banging the C's and B's in Boston, though, except for Paul Pierce. You should do an interview with 8 9 on up from NHP. You know, yeah, that was highly likely a while back, but we haven't interacted. I haven't seen him. We haven't sent each other messages, so I don't know about that one, man. I know he got a lot of videos on the 60s. So that would be one of my questions. What's with the 6 O's that you got so many videos about the 6 0? And we don't know no overheels with Astro, man. We don't know no overheels that was looking for peace with any gangs in Englewood. So when people tell stories, everybody had their own perception and own memories, right? Say, Kev, any word on that pretty boy ended up succumbing to I don't really want to speak for the family, man. You just say natural causes, man. I don't want to upset nobody. I don't want to give out no misinformation, man. Why do dudes fight with their elbows out and chins up? I don't know, man. That's how Mexicans dance. That's how Mexicans dance. Mexicans dance like brothers fight, man. I don't know why. Why dudes do that? I don't know, man. I have no idea, man. Like, what's up, nigga? He like, what's up, nigga? I will pull up anywhere as long as I could bring my own weed. I heard that, man. I heard that. Wow, Ryan did his stuff tonight. I never thought Haney was gonna. You never thought Haney was gonna win? How did you get through that race war in the early '90s with us beaners? uh, well, first of all, wasn't no race war where I lived at. So when I went to other areas where they were having race wars, didn't have no problems. A couple of South Lows pull up on me, but that wasn't racial. When they when I give it up or the homies give it up, they was like, "Cool, this South Lows, homie." So nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. K-Mac, I know an Overhill that had an asterisk. K-Mac, I know an Overhill that had an asterisk. Tell us who. Shit, who was it? That way we could call him and ask him, did he pull up asking for a peace treaty? Go and put the name out there. It ain't but an Astro, man. I'm sure the nigga ain't still got it. I can show you my phone where I got text messages and what people saying about that. Hey, Mac mistaken for everything. Yeah, I probably didn't have no problems because they thought I was Puerto Rican or Honduras or something, man. Tongans were in Englewood. The Samoans I knew were from Carson. Yep, you got the Tongans. Hit that like button. Samoans. Amsterdam's tapping in. What up, Amsterdam? That's a crazy name you got. You want to come on and pronounce that name for me? Crippo, I don't know about getting it out, but it's legal out here. He don't want to smoke what y'all got out there, man. Y'all like 3,000 miles away from here, man. He don't want that. Don't smoke no Bammer in the SFC. Don't smoke no Bammer weed. We don't smoke no Bammer in the SFC. We don't smoke no Bammer weed. What haters? I hope not me. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know a dude from KPP that was Samoan. KPP? Is that how they spell cabbage patch? Oh, you know what? I gotta call the homie back when I get off this live. I just remember what it was about. Yeah, that's what I figured it might have been cabbage. I couldn't remember if they spelled cabbage with a K or a C though. In the Egyptian name, Pharaoh gave Joseph because BK Warrior said there are lies, key haters. All right, Edward Rivera, this is what we're gonna need you to do. We're gonna need you to either slow down when you type or use your English translation in your Google. Cause I don't know what the hell you saying. It's like you missing a word or you missing an S, apostrophe, a comma, or something, man. Kev Mac, can you create a weekly wager list? I could, but I'm not, man. I spend too much time doing nothing, man. It's not enough time in the day for me to make a list of anything, man. I don't even follow my list of stories, dog. We got some damage out east too. You might, I don't know. I ain't ever smelled no weed on the east, so I don't know. But what I do know, I know dudes from other states that thought they had that fire and turn out they wasn't smoking fire, dog. What up, Kev? Let us get a story on Big Bird and Rail Capone. Rail Capone. Who's Rail Capone? Rail Capone don't ring a name. It don't ring a bell, man. Kev, you haven't been back to NYC since '80s. No, I have not. Been a long time. I'm sorry I left you. Oh shit. His brother. Oh, I do remember Capone. I don't know about the rail. I remember Capone. I can't picture his face, but I damn sure remember the name. For sure, for sure. Big Bird. Shit. I don't know, man. I don't think I got a story for that. OG Harrison. Oh, DD Harrison. 100. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Panama Red was my all-time favorite. Okay, man, who you got on the Mavs versus Clippers tomorrow to win some money? You blew it when you said to win some money. Ask Jerome Wallace. Because I could tell you who I got, but I can't tell you who I got to win you some money. I'm not messing with playoff basketball, dog. Do you mess with Community and Back on Fig podcast? Back on Fig pops up in my feed. I check it out. It's pretty good. I don't follow it. I don't subscribe to it. Uh, I don't know what community is. I don't know who or what that is. About to knock out. No pun intended. All right, Born Supreme. Have a good one. These dudes out here still smoking Reggie, Bammer, Mid, Stress, Strebo, Mid Grade, Arizona. Anybody from Compton know James Wilson? They called him Chip. The Lakers got taken by and shit. I told y'all that was gonna happen. I just couldn't see the Lakers beating them dudes. Um, I don't know if it was coaching because I didn't watch enough of the game, but I did see when my boy come in, Prince, he's shooting threes. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with them Lakers, dog. They don't play as a team, man. That's the problem. And some of those channels put too much extras and BS on it. Kev Mack is my type of vibe. Knowledge and wisdom, calm and steady. Kev, when I say juice, what you think I mean? Uh, I, I thought you was talking about Orenthal. How many lowriders have you had? Depending what you call lowrider. Actual lowriders, two. Uh, a car on rims, car on Dayton's, a car that's lowered doesn't qualify as a lowrider to me. AD had more points than LeBron, but they still lost. So tell me this, man. All right, we know that guy's been point shaving. We know one dude just got banned from the league for point shaving. So LeBron's having this fantastic game, 25 points in 3 quarters. Anybody want to take a guess why this dude wasn't shooting in the fourth quarter? And when he got to the basket, up under the basket, he would dish the ball off instead of dunk or layup or draw a foul. Typical LeBron draws a foul. You under the basket and you passing the ball twice? I didn't get that. And not taking no shot attempts till like the last, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes left in the fourth? What are you on the court for? Well, he was playing some D though. But for real, the GOAT, the greatest in the NBA, the all-time leading scorer, what is that about? Nobody want to take a guess. Chip was good in football, went to Fresno State. LeBron not going down as a GOAT? No, sorry. Zona was some good mid-grade once upon a. Yes, it was, man. Shit, some places you could pass Arizona off as some good weed, right? Mac conspiracy theories are next level, but there's always an element of truth in that. All right. Okay, righteous. I don't know if that's the case. Just wondering what the opinions are out there. I figure you're gonna either say point shaving or afraid to take the last shot, afraid to take the big shot, or tired, gave up, a bum. I don't know. It's kind of weird though, right? Black Word Spirit, salute, good looking out. LeBron does that same stuff every playoffs. He won't shoot at the end of the game. So this is a pattern of his. So y'all not gonna be surprised when the boy, the light skinned brother over there in Boston, Jason Tatum, do the same thing then, right? Y'all are not gonna be surprised when James Harden does this as well then, right? I'm just saying, if we're going off of patterns, that's something to look forward to, man. See how they end up playing. How did Embiid do today? Embiid did all right. How did Maxey do, y'all? Man, most popular athlete out the 60s neighborhood, Daryl Strawberry. Mookie had a clean black caprice on Dayton's. Nothing but love, Kev. Growing up in the catwalks was the best. I'm trying to think. I don't remember the black caprice. I remember. I just don't remember the black caprice though. He had the gold cutlass. He had a green newer style cutlass. The Mustang. The little red Honda. Painted the Mustang from red to black to burgundy. I don't remember. Harden, Chris Paul, etc. do the same stuff. They freeze in the playoffs. That's funny. Devin Butchie Knox, what up? What it do, man? Peace. Datsun B210, man. My brother had a Datsun B210, dog. Oh my! Just saw the Spider Loc fight. He lost. Dang. Dude got him on the ground. Man, I was for Spider. I mean, are you saddened? Does it hurt? Does it change how you feel about him? Who you got on the upcoming fight between Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua? I don't have nobody, man. Nobody. But if you want me to figure it out, I can try. Y'all might be able to see me lose two in a row for the first time in my life in boxing. Fun facts, Orenthal is a boy's name of contested origins. While the Celts attribute the meaning of pine tree, it's likely to locational name related to the Nordic meaning Valley of the Eagles. Valley of the Eagles. So eagles don't die, they get slaughtered. Salute to the platform in the chat. What up, Goob? I don't know the football player. They both Crips. They both Crips. Did you ever know a guy named Gary Dancing, KP? Gary Dancer, Gary Dancing, something like that. Royal Star already putting a video up, throwing the L jacket on him, shaking my head. I mean, shit, that's World Star, man. That Spider video, was they drunk fighting? I don't have no idea, dog. I don't have no more information than you got, brother. A lot of people running from a head up. Much respect, Spider Low. Penny Hardaway's or Allen Iverson shoes? What you like? I never had no Allen Iversons. I did not like them Penny Hardaways, dog. I told y'all Penny Hardaway story, man. I did not like them Penny Hardaways at all. Kind of made my feet like flat footed, like had my whole arch hurting, man. Them shoes, I do not like them, dog. I'd rather wear some Chuck Taylors, man. They don't bother my feet, man. I've been in Chuck since I was 1 year old, dog. I got pictures of Chucks my whole entire life, dog. I should have a Chuck Taylor ceremony when I pass. Bury me in a big ass Chuck Taylor, nigga. Grant Hill had the coldest shoe. Is that right? I never had no Grant Hills either. I was in a pen with a dude who grew up with Grant Hill's mother and father. He was a Bay Area dude. I think he was an undercover BG. Spider Low Talk's a good one, but most people that can fight do just saying. I don't know, man. How about them Patrick Ewings, Kev? I never had no Patrick Ewings, man. Like I said, man, I'm not a guy that does a lot of shopping. I got a lot of shoes, but I'm not a shoe type of person. Uh, I just keep it simple, man. I keep it simple. Same type of shoes for the last 24, 25 years, man. They were giving away Patrick Ewins at Western Surplus for $9. Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., my all-time outfit. Man, I ain't mad at that. Reggie ain't gonna make my all-time outfielder. But we could go with Ricky and Ken, though. I got to throw Barry Bonds out there before I have Reggie out there, though. Reggie played when baseball was good. Baseball was nice back then in the 70s. But I go with Barry Bonds, man. Ken Griffey's shoe. Nah, 600 and Spider Loc ain't had no fight. Cartoon and 600 ain't had no fight either, dog. Nah, that's misinformation right there. I keep hearing about the Spider Loc fight. Was it a man? I need to change the title of this shit, right? Because this fight upset wasn't about Spider Loc, dog. This was about Devin Haney. Y'all turning this Devin Haney loss into a Spider Loc thing, man. I keep hearing about the Spider Loc fight. Was it friendly squabble or issue they settled? Like I said, I ain't got no more information than y'all, man. The little that I do got, I'm not gonna put it out there because it's secondhand info and it may not be true. So um, they squabbled, he squabbled, and a lot of people won't do that. So that's all I'm saying, man. Roberto Clemente was hard. Yeah, Roberto was hard. Classic K Swiss or I used to love K Swiss. I can't wear no K Swiss now, man. K Swiss look funny on my feet, man. They bend all at the front now and shit. I don't know, dog, but I can still rock some Cortez, but I don't like to rock the Cortez y'all be talking about. I done showed y'all on pictures of Cortez I used to rock. Man, I rocked them all, but I'm saying my favorites. So, man, I need to change the title to, oh, y'all just gave me an idea. Tell a old shoe story in the county jail. Holy shit, y'all gave me a good idea. I shouldn't have said that. Somebody finna do a video about it now. AF1's Black High Top. It was a squabble between him and his manager from 190 East Coast. Tiny Double Up. They squashed it. They are friends and homies. All right, Lime Green. Lime Green got the 411. I know it was his homie, but I don't know. I didn't know where he was from. I don't know if they squashed it or not, but apparently it don't look like it was like nothing serious to me, right? That's what homies do. Haven't heard of K Swiss as a kid in '03. Same throwback shoes. The suede Cortez was always on point. G Nikes. Yeah, but them other ones, man, them nylon or whatever you call them, all blue with the suede on top, nigga, them was the best. And not only did they look better, not only did they feel better, guess what? They lasted longer. They didn't tear. The bottoms didn't get old and dirty. Man, them Cortez that I rock. And then I had some black and white ones too. Them lasted long too. And they looked good and felt good too. Like I said, I rocked all the Nike Cortez, but I had my favorites. Kev, just curious, is the Mexican Mac Daddy still alive? I mentioned that a couple of times. The Mexican Mac Daddy actually commented on two of the three videos about him. So yes, he's alive, and yes, he was trying to interact with y'all or let y'all know that I guess he agreed with the stories or thumbs up on the story. Anybody want to holler at him? But yeah, he introduced himself as the Mac Daddy. He said, Mac Daddy's here, I'm here, it's me, you know what I mean? So yeah, he's still alive. There's something about them G Nikes make you feel untouchable for real. Is that right? So it really is the shoes? Basketball players always said it was the shoes. So if it's the Nike Cortez, it make you feel like a G. Nigga, no wonder why it was so much killing going on. Niggas done walked off 28, 29, 30 years getting arrested in Nike Cortez, man. It's the last shoe they wore when they left the streets. The first shoe they wore when they came home was some K-Swiss, the all-white K-Swiss. I don't care if you was a blood or a crip or a non-affiliate or a hustler. Nigga, you was coming home in some K-Swizzities. But yeah, man, they got arch support now. Air Maxes go hard. Man, I had some pump it up Reeboks, man. I used to like to play basketball in them. They was pretty cool, dude. I had some Kareem Abdul-Jabbars. I know y'all rocked the Deodoras back in the day. How about the Stan Smiths? I know all y'all had some Feelers back in the day. What color you had, red or blue? Or did you sport the white ones? The white ones wasn't as fresh as the blue ones. Or the red ones with blue strings, right? Every time it get closer to Cinco de Mayo, there's always a fight between a black boxer and a Mexican boxer. That was Floyd with that bullshit. Floyd used to love to whoop on a Mexican for Cinco de Mayo because the Mexicans used to taunt him and talk about he wasn't no good and call him the M word and so Floyd low key used to show that he was the greatest boxer as far as being a technician, knowing how to win on points. I had a pair of blue K-Swiss with the white stripe. I did too. Was they suede? They didn't really look that good on me, but I used to wear them motherfuckers all the time, man. Like, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna save it for a story, man. See if I can make it funny but real. So listen. So I did that PJ Watt story, right? Did you guys feel like I was being bravado? Did you guys feel like I was trying to make the 60s be tough? I thought I kept saying, man, we was deep. Like we always are. We deep. I thought I was saying like we had numbers. Did the pictures prove that we had numbers? I mean, it wasn't two or three of us. You seen some pictures, right? And I didn't show all the pictures, just in case anybody think we wasn't there deep. So somebody left a comment and he said, this guy tells these stories with half truths and he leaves out stuff that make his hood look bad. Well, first of all, let's just analyze that. I'll tell a story about me getting my ass whooped and I stab a nigga. I'm a liar. I tell stories about me having problems fighting a smoker. I tell stories where a smoker took my pellet gun and broke it. Tell a story where the smoker did some karate on me. I dropped my gun and never got it back. Like, how come nobody say I'm lying when I'm getting my ass kicked? Why I'm not a liar when I'm losing? Why I'm not a liar when my gun never comes back in my possession? Where's the half truth there? Then dudes say, you gotta be careful because this is how you might start something. How the fuck I'm gonna start something when this shit was 32 years ago and there was no incident? Well, yeah, 32 years ago and there was no incident. The meeting of the minds, the whole peace treaty come together, we brothers, we united. There was no incident. The brother goes on to say that I didn't mention the guy that got his head stumped and got stumped out. First of all, who is the brother that got stumped out? Because I don't remember seeing a brother get stumped out. Second of all, if it was one of my homeboys that got stumped out, give us a name. Offer us a name. I got pictures of all the homies that was there. So make sure he was there. If he's in any of those pictures, point him out. And common sense says this. If one of my homies got stumped out when we had that issue, what did we do? Just stand there? What did we do? Jump in the car and run? I mean, when you call me out on my stories, at least make your story sound believable. At least think how you respond when you respond to me. If I'm a problem or I'm starting something or I'm lying or I'm making my hood look good, at least respond accordingly or don't respond at all so we don't have to, it can just stay right there. If I'm a liar, I'm just a liar. Send me a message and say, Kim, man, you a liar, nigga. Let's talk about it. I get shit wrong sometimes, but I wasn't there by myself. Nigga, I named names. I even got some names wrong. It was Big Cat Man, not Little Cat Man. And I left some names out, which I do a lot of times on purpose. But come on, man, let's have a sensible conversation if you think I'm a liar, man. I'm just saying, man, pull out a name. Do you got a picture? Do you got 4 or 5 niggas that remember your story? And no, man, call me out when I'm the loser in my stories. Call me out when the homies, when we was in the mall and we ran, the homeboy ran to me and I ran the slip rock. Call me out on that and say we didn't run. Call me out and say we stood tall, nigga, and we stayed down. Call me out on that. He say he's from over there. So I don't know, man. You don't know where these niggas really be from. You never know if they a troll or they been smoking sherm or thinking of a whole different incident from the one I'm telling. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell my stories, man. I try to make them so ain't nobody offended. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just might have to be offended. But just to make it clear, I put the song in there from the homie Fetty DeMarco from PJ Watts. I put the song Pop Locking, we're in the city of LA, city of Watts, Compton. So there's no disrespect intended that way at all. I gave the homie Tony Bogart all the props I could give him. You know what I'm saying? So you should know as a viewer I was not being disrespectful or even trying to be disrespectful. It was nothing but love. I even said, shout out to Watts. I even said shout out to Watts. Homie, if you want me to say my name, say your name, just tell me your name, homie. I'll give you a shout out, cuz. Shout out to Lil OG Whoopty Blam from Whoopty Whoop. Just holler at me, my man. No disrespect intended. Fetty DeMarco from PJ has some horse on. He do. Never knew a slip running away from nothing, my homie. Rest in peace. I didn't say slip ran, baby. I said the homie ran to me and I ran to Slip. I apparently you didn't check out the story, but yeah. Slip was a straight squabbler. I think from 1985 to 1992 was the deadliest in LA for my view. CKP Video News, that's pretty good. That's pretty good of you to say that. A lot of older dudes be thinking it was the early 70s, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fetty DeMarco, he got some stuff. He's working on his craft. He only gonna get better because he started late. He started when he was older, but he's learning his craft. He's being I don't know if tutored or taught is the best word, but he's learning from one of the pioneers. He's constantly around dudes as professionals in the rap game. Uh, yeah, so he's steady getting better. I had some conversations with him too the day that we went live. I like his mindset. He doesn't have no ego problems. He's just steady trying to learn and grow and become successful. Kel, was your age group era third generation Crips? Not third generation Crips, but third generation. Nah, nah, we wasn't. No, I'm gonna just say that. Keep it simple. Before I stir anything up, no, we was not third generation. I'm a youngster, dog. Them dudes was born 15 years before me and guys my age group. KP Video News, it was set trip era pretty much all over California during that era. Set trip era, most definitely. We call them the war years, but we bumped the war years up a little bit. Black Warrior, I can only speak for LA. Man, you better speak for Englewood. Keep that Englewood era separate from LA, KP. Cause you know y'all was at war before that too, though. You know, y'all go back to what 72 or prior to 72. I saw Slip knock people out with one swing, skating ring days. Yeah, Slip Rocker had some good county jail fights that he was too proud to speak on. I used to ask him about them county jail fights, and he would either deny them or not talk about them. But he had some legendary fights in the county jail that stories stories used to ring back then about him. Those were definitely the war years. I saw Slip Rock, yeah. Knows it was Sep Trip, yeah. KP know a lot of people, and KP got around a lot. Yes, 71. Oh, all right. So y'all in the West Side come up at the same time. That's a trip because y'all could have really been the same gang if we didn't make different territories in LA. Like Compton split up. Like every little section is a new set. If we spread it out like that, but then I guess Englewood bordered LA, so it only makes sense. And y'all went to different high schools. So I guess it played out the way it was supposed to play it out. But a lot of y'all was friends, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of y'all lowrided together, played sports together, and things like that. I'm sure y'all probably went to a lot of the same functions. In fact, the West Side used to come to Englewood parties. I don't know if Englewood went to West Side parties. So yeah, y'all went to school though at Monroe. Y'all had Crips go to Monroe. That's crazy, man. But I guess it's like that in a lot of places though. I'm mad I missed KB. I try to get KB to come on tonight. Yeah, I think the school thing had a lot to do with it, but always major streets always separate turfs. You know, some hoods it don't even take a major street, but I'm just saying in general, major streets always divide gangs, divide schools, school areas. school districts. You still stay in contact with Rockhead? It's been a while. Yeah. I talked to Rockhead. Yeah, Rockhead haven't been on in a long time, man. Tune said he got knocked out by Slip. That wasn't Slip. I didn't know if I should say who it was on a live or call Cartoon and tell him in person because I don't want the homie to feel slighted. It wasn't Slip, and it wasn't even nobody as old as Slip. Yeah. So since Cartoon got a channel now, homies watch his channel, and homie, the stories get to rolling, and so yeah, it got back to me who it was, without question, without a doubt. It was not Big Slip. It was not Big U. So I'm sure the homie will probably give me a call when he hear this or hear about this. Doing Tune got it wrong. Dang, Tune got it wrong. Yeah, Tune got it wrong. Tune got it wrong, man. I wondered if that'd be a good story. I'd have to run it by Cartoon first. Be like, hey, Cartoon, can I tell the story that you told? But I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell that story. I could correct his story, though. Shout out to Cartoon. Shout out to Cartoon. Shout out to my Troy gangsters, my photos gangsters. Yes, sir, man. It's a trip. LA's a small, it's a large town, but it's actually a small town when you start thinking about friends and family and connections and stuff. No, it was not Sleep Rock. Like I said, it was not nobody as old as Slip Rock. Kev, you see Spider Low fighting a piece, man. If one more person asks me that shit, me and you gonna be fighting in the Imperial Course. Um, Southside for real, big homie. Word times. I met Yada today. Yoda. Oh, all right. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. It's getting late this Saturday night. I would like to go to the sports channel, but I'm a pass. I'm gonna drink me a bunch of water. Might do a Popeye tonight. I'm just joking with you, homie. I can't do no squabbling, homie. Y'all thought Spider Low got dropped and fell and was getting punched on the ground. That'll be me in this video. You'll be punching me on the ground and shit. Without giving too much info, has the one who hit Tune been interviewed by you before? The one that hit Tune is actually resting in peace, and he died many years ago. Yeah, Black Warrior Spirit for sure, homie, for sure. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here. Tony Angel, I'm gone, man. King Tita, I'm out. High Chief, Southside, Crystal. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching, man. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Shout out to Christian 4 times. Dee Dee Harrison and Black Warrior Spirit. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. Good night, Michelle.